Representative Boebert, can we hear about your divorce? No, you're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. Aren't you a congressperson touching me? Get off me.
Someone video this. Get this on video.
Get off me.
Get this on video. This is assault.
Get off me.
This is
What are you
assault.
trying to do, Clay Higgins? You're a U.S. congressman touching a person. You can't push him off the street. Get off me.
Let go of him. Let him know.
You hear that guy getting shoved out? Talking about, you're a congressman. That congressman's name is Clay Higgins. He represents folks in Louisiana. And there he is shoving someone asking questions to other Republicans out of the entire event there in DC. His name is Jake Boebert, that guy in the blue shirt. And as he was pointing out, I'm asking some questions. Who are you and why you shoved me out of here? Just this one guy. I have a feeling other folks that didn't agree with these Congress folks that were outside probably just got to hang out on their own. But what did what did Boebert do that was such a problem? Let's watch.
Representative Gosar, can you talk about when you did that rally with the neo-Nazi Nick Fuentes? Can you talk about when your family did an ad all endorsing your opponent? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Hey, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
Make your deal. I'm a congressman. I'll make your deal.
Can you tell this guy? Can you tell this guy?
Talk, and then I'll come talk to you privately.
Can you tell this guy? But you can't ask. You can't answer the questions that he has.
No, I can answer the question. Bro.
Okay.
Listen, I respect you first. I'm Clay Higgins. I represent South Louisiana.
Clay Higgins.
All I'm asking you to do is just peacefully stand by with your camera, and I promise you, look at me. I'll come talk to you straight up. I'll answer all your questions. Fair enough?
Do you know about his family and his endorsement?
I'll answer that when we talk.
Okay.
I get the feeling he's not gonna be able to answer things about Paul Gosar's family. I think it all took, first off, they lined up, of course, blocked him off. It reached a boiling point once Lauren Boebert walked up there. And Boebert still had questions for her too. This is the problem, much more.
Representative Boebert, can you talk about your divorce? Did it have anything to do with giving food poisoning to Shooter's Bar and Grill? Just a question about your divorce, please. Can you please stop touching me, sir? What is your name? What is your name, sir? Stop. What's your name, sir? Get off me. Get off me.
You're on me, sir. Come on.
You're on me. You're on me. You're touching me.
Look, you're on the wrong side of the back.
Representative Boebert, can we hear about your divorce?
You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out.
Aren't you a congressperson touching me? Get off me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
So that's his point of view as we saw from off the top of him shoving him away. And if you're wondering, where the hell are the police? Once they show up, we see which sides that they do take, which I'm sure, hopefully, Boebert was expecting as he was kind of detained for about a half an hour. Here's that.
Are you okay?
I'm okay, but thank you for getting him off me, officer.
Hold on 1 second. Stay right here for me, all right? I'm trying to figure out what's going on, all right? So, what exactly happened?
He came up. He had his hands on me. I think there's a lot of witnesses you could ask.
Attack a member of Congress.
I was not trying to attack a member of Congress.
He was attacked.
All right, calm down.
I've never seen anything like that.
Calm down for us. Sir, just come over here for me. I just want to get your side of the story.
I've told you my side of the story.
Yes, he was about. Okay, you need to come over here with us. Okay, we're going to talk to you over here.
So one of those Republicans, I believe, chimed in and said he was attacking a congressman, which then you heard actual witnesses say he was attacked by the congressman. So, of course, police held him there for a while. Also, Boebert tweeted out what it is that happened to him along with a few videos. And he was talking about how he was detained for that nearly 30 minutes as well from that tweet. Jackson, we've got, maybe there's reasons why I don't get into these types of things is it wouldn't have come out well. I can't have someone shove me around when they have no right to. I don't care who you are, but they still think there's this hierarchy in society. I'm a congressman, I can do what I want, and then say it was you. Sounds like police behavior.
Well, I mean, there's many other, someone else could have done it, plain and simple. Like if someone had to be removed, then you could have had a security guard do it so that at least you wouldn't be the person who is on camera forcibly removing somebody. And at the end of the day, if you're a public figure, well, I mean, not even a public figure, an elected official, this is the type of stuff that you deal with. You deal with journalists who question you either because you want them to or because you don't want them to. So there should be other types of contingency plans just in case for stuff like this. We see a lot of different types of videos of people who, you may be able to say, oh, he's harassing them, but is he really? I mean, how else is he going to get his question answered? And again, just to have a better brand facing forward, you could be like, okay, I'll answer your questions. But obviously there's questions that you don't want to answer from people, even if they're just yelling them out at you. So basically, no matter which angle you take, it was an inappropriate action for the congressman to put his hands on somebody. And like you pointed out, it's just not a good idea to put your hands on people because you don't know what they're going to do. And if you're going to put your hands on somebody, then are you prepared to escalate things further if they do? Because oftentimes people will put their hands on you or someone, and then when they push them back, they're like, okay, I didn't think you were going to do all that now. You know what I mean? So it was just a very avoidable situation that speaks a lot about the power structures in this country. But all he had to do, again, if he had to remove the guy, just have a security guard do it, because then people wouldn't be pointing at you at least, but he couldn't even do that.
No, he had to take things in his own hands. There's a reason why. Clay Higgins, as was pointed out, is a former police officer. Remember I pointed that out? Oh, yeah. It sounds like police behavior. As a matter of fact, here's some details to his police work. I saw this this was also tweeted out, but I saw the full article, so we can keep this up, but I'm gonna read what I saw. Apparently he was previously selling cars for a living, but he was working as a police officer in 2004. It ended less than 3 years later after he used excessive force on a man named Andre Richard, who had pulled up near a residence where police were serving a search warrant. And without any justification, Higgins, that same representative now, struck Richard, grabbed him by the neck, and may have kicked him as he lay handcuffed face down. Higgins, as they discovered later, lied about it to his superiors and falsely accused Richards of battery. There's a lot of parallels here. Lastly, he quit the force soon after, as the department was about to impose a hefty discipline on him for his misconduct. So he quit and decided to run for office instead. He goes, I can get away with anything I want if I'm in office. As a police officer, I can get away with 99% of things. I need that last percent.
Right, I need that last one.
And apparently it's working out for him. We'll see if things go further, because apparently Boebert here is looking for legal representation to see what he can do about these potentially pressing charges. Sadly, I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. Hopefully though, because look, he shoved him around outside of that whole event.